Yo, what's happening? It's your man, Troublemvkr, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the new upcoming map called CALDERA, okay, for Warzone. It's going to be amazing. I'm extremely excited for it, and hopefully it lives up to its hype, okay? And this is actually what I wanted Fortnite to do. Make a completely new map, and Fortnite didn't do that. They kept a lot of old POIs like Retail Road, Pleasant Park, and stuff like that. And then Warzone has a completely new map, so I'm really excited for this. But real quick, if you guys hear any babies crying or anything like that, or people shouting, it's because my family's here and I'm living in a daycare, okay? My mother has a daycare, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go right in, okay? So we're gonna talk about what does CALDERA mean, okay? So let's talk about that first. All right, so I'm gonna minimize this and we're gonna go to Google. Okay, so CALDERA is actually Spanish word. Okay, CALDERA also means boiler, and you're like, why did they name this map boiler? Okay, so we're gonna go to that. So CALDERA is a large volcanic crater, especially one formed by a major eruption leading to the collapse of the mouth of the volcano. So this area actually was a, or still is, it's a volcano, and it's in California. I didn't even know this place was actually in California. And here it is, and here's a picture of it, and it's actually pretty cool. I love when they have maps that have backstory, have some type of history, and history that's actually real, that's present in real life. And this is actually it right here, man. You can see the volcano. Honestly, I don't know when the time frame when it did erupt. You know, I don't know the actual details of the whole story, but this is actually pretty cool. So that's what the name means. Volcano, and that's the reason why you are going to see a volcano in the map that we have today. So let's go ahead and go over the map, okay? All right, now so let's go over what we see right now in this screenshot right here. Okay, so in this screenshot we have on the right side the old Verdansk. So on the right side you see the old Verdansk, and on the left side you see the new map CALDERA. And this is just a glimpse of both, okay? And we already know how Verdansk look, okay? Verdansk is Verdansk, man. Verdansk is always going to be in history, Warzone history. I think that's one of the greatest maps of Battle Royale, and they only created two with Blackout and this one, but still, hey, I think this is this is the dopest Battle Royale ever. Better than Apex, better than Fortnite, and I really do believe that. And maybe because I'm older, because I appeal to more realistic things, and even though Call of Duty is not extremely realistic, but it's more realistic than we have with other games like Apex and all these gadgets and stuff, okay? But I really like it, you know, not taking shots at Apex, but I love Apex too. So anyways, so this is a comparison. On the left side, you can see some POIs, especially right here on the left side. And I believe this is part of the volcanic area that's going to be in CALDERA, okay? Meaning boiler, don't forget, okay? And I like this area. This looks like maybe a Pierce, a helicopter strip on the left side. Hopefully you can see my mouse. You see my mouse? On the left side, look like a helicopter landing strip right here, okay? And we have some tents on the ground, and you probably land in this area and fight for all kind of loot and then go up. Or you can land anywhere, I'm sure you could. But these areas look really cool. And it looked like there's a lot of trees. This looked like it's taking a Fortnite era. A lot of trees right here. Bro, I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna be camping in that mug with snipers. It'll be type you can have a ghillie suit and can camouflage in any specific area. What if they have a camouflage and perk? That would be absolutely amazing, okay? So let's go to the next clip that I have. So this is actually the map of, or we believe this is the map. I believe this is the map of CALDERA. So in the middle, if you look at the middle, it says volcano. Remember, we researched it. CALDERA means boiler. It comes from a volcanic eruption in California. So it says volcano. And here are some of the names of the POIs that are going to be there, called Ancient Structures, Fishing Village, Airport. Hey, I told you it was. Oh, no. This airport is probably the other airport that we probably see in the next slide of the videos. Terraform, submarine base, beach defenses. Okay, this is actually, and I'm sure, you know, you have the main areas, but then in the side area, you do have like other buildings in the side areas that you can probably land and just chill All right, let's go to the next scene, man. And honestly, I have a question. Like, is this map going to be bigger than Verdansk? You know, CALDERA versus Verdansk. If it is, hopefully they incorporate 200 players. Because if you have a bigger map, you have to incorporate 200 players. Because if you don't, the big map is going to be hard to find. People is going to be boring, and a lot of people's not going to play. So now we're going to go over to this map, and this, well, not this map, but this screenshot. And man, look at this. This looks really, really good, okay? And I'm just excited to see a different area, you know, a different area. So right now we're looking at a plane, okay? We have a plane, and in this plane, not in the plane, you know what, this plane, you know what, we still might go back in the past because of Vanguard, you know. So this area, this map might be focused on in the past and what happened in the past. That's what I'm assuming, judging on the age of the aircraft that we're looking at. So on the left side, in the lower left quadrant of the screen, which is the left side right here, if you can see, you have tents. It seems like tents is going to be a big thing. A lot of tents all over the place. You have tents, you have different type of aircrafts at the bottom. And I don't know about the shooting part with the aircrafts, man. Maybe they added shooting with the aircrafts simply because that's what Battlefield is doing, and they're competing with Battlefield. And if you guys understand video games, a lot of video games compete with one another, okay? And if you see another video game doing it, you want to do it too, because you don't want your people to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go to what is the game called? I just said the game. I'm gonna go to Battlefield because Battlefield got aircraft and shooting, and Warzone doesn't, you know. So I think it's a competition thing. It's always been when it comes to business. So that's the only thing, but I don't know if I like it, because I remember when they tried to incorporate the helicopters, and the helicopter had guns on them, and it just didn't fit into Warzone. And it just didn't. The helicopters was just OP, because people hop in the helicopters and then they just push people. And then while they're pushing you, imagine them shooting at you with the gun. And while they're shooting at you with the gun, you have people jumping out the helicopter shooting at you. It's just pretty, it's really, really aggressive, and it promotes aggressiveness. Extreme aggressive. You can't stop people being aggressive, but that's just giving them tools. I see the landing strip in the airport. Like I said, I really like the jungle atmosphere. I really do like and if you see at the top, there's a trail that you go by, and hopefully they fix the rocks in this game, where there's not rocks that is going to be difficult to hop over and transition. And hopefully this is a map that I'm going to love, you know. Even though it looks really good, I don't know if I'm going to love the map, okay? Okay, let's transition. And let's go to, remember in the beginning we had Verdansk, and then we had CALDERA, side-by-side comparison. And now we actually have a better view of that area. And I told you, like, this looks like a landing strip of like a helicopter. Maybe it's something different, but I know this is unfinished because it has a lot of construction equipment at the bottom. Wow, this looks pretty awesome. And you know what? You see how we have smoke? What if every now and then the volcano erupts? That would be freaking awesome. How the volcano erupts, or maybe in this game mode as well, the storm is actually volcano. That's actually like lava. I'm sorry, like volcano lava. That's what I meant. The storm is actually lava. You know, that would be something different to incorporate in Warzone. This looks cool, and you see this trail? I'm sure you can take this trail to get to and from the top of the building, on top of the rocks. This looks pretty awesome, man. I just really want some new features in the map that's going to keep me playing the video game. There's other POIs, like you see this building over here. It's probably small. You probably can't really see it, but in this building, it looks really, really good. It looks like there's more, like I said, even though they don't have like big names, like, you know how you have Superstore, but around Superstore you have a lot of buildings that you can go to, and it looks like that's what this is right here. And look at this, look in the back. I just saw this in the very, very back. You can see a bridge that you can cross. And bro, if you cross at the wrong time, you know a sniper gonna hit you. I mean, they're gonna hit you real good because you can't jump off. Well, you probably could jump off because you can redeploy. But man, that's gonna be crazy right here. You could transition from. I see a little pond up here, puddle over here. I don't really know what this is. Maybe this is probably maybe towards the airport. Looks like a dock. And that's about it. And there's a lot of trails. Again, hopefully they fix the rocks. Oh, look at this area. You know, this looks like the exact same area of the dam. They probably took a lot of parts from the old map and put in a new one. Probably did, but hopefully this is brand new. All right, let's move to the next section. And this looks really good as well. I don't know what part this is, but this looks really, really good. Hopefully the water doesn't interfere in us fighting, because what I mean by this is that it's not as fluid as we want it to be. And what I mean by this is that, you know, that Black Ops map that you have these two ships in the middle, and even though that's a very creative map, because of the gap between the two and the only way you get to the other side was from zip lines, it sucked. I'm gonna be real, it sucked. The fluidity of the map sucked because everything was so spaced apart, and if you want to get to the other people, you have to go across the zip line, and if people are camping the zip lines, and the way you can, or you can use a boat, but it slows down gameplay, you know. And this, hopefully you can use a boat too. They haven't really said anything about it because I do see a waterfall. Or I think it's a waterfall, and then I do see water trails, and maybe you can swim in this game too, in this game mode. This looks absolutely amazing though. But I like the huts, man. The huts, bro. I just like the new aspect of the game. It's just new, man. The atmosphere is new. The buildings are new. The structure is new, and I'm really excited for this game. Hopefully the game lives up to the hype, and I'm going to keep saying it because sometimes you be so hyped for a game and it doesn't live up to the hype. And then now I want to go to the next slide, and this slide doesn't really show too much, but what I do see is a lot of smoke on top of the mountain or the volcano, which is CALDERA, okay, the boiler. So on this map, we see that, on this screenshot, we see possibly the volcano, and the volcano may be getting ready to erupt. Probably stating that this might be a new storm, like I said, lava. Or it's just another aesthetic of the game, okay? And then you have like smaller POIs, like you see a building at the right hand side, and you see some construction working, like unfinished construction working going on. And hopefully you can transition more the different ways to this mountain. I don't want to have to keep running all the way up to the mountain and coming running all the way back down. But I'm sure they're going to have vehicles. If you don't have vehicles, this looks like a vehicle, but I don't know. So hopefully you have vehicles and stuff you can transition to. And yeah, bro, I believe that's about it. I believe that's the last slide. Yeah, that's the last slide. You know what? And that's about it. And that's the breakdown and analysis I have of the screenshots that we have now. And if you guys like this video, can you actually give me a like, subscribe to the video, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers? I would really appreciate that. But if I could get this video to 1,000 likes, that would be extremely amazing. I would be extremely happy. Yeah, man, this is the end of the video, and you guys have a great day.